I also wonder if the normal gay community gets sick of the constant pandering. Like, do you ever get sick of corporations just putting a rainbow on things and saying, we're your buddies now?
Yep.
Buy your beer from us. Do you ever get sick of that? Because I feel like I would.
Well, Sheila, the answer to your question is yes. Many members of the gay community want nothing to do with this. Look at that organization, LGB without the T. And of course, Gays Against Groomers. But it is infiltrating every part of our life. I mean, last night was so-called Pride Night with the Toronto Maple Leafs, and what a fiasco. Because what happened, Sheila, is that, and I'm getting this through sources, close to MLSE, which is the owner of the team, Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. They were supposed to wear Pride jerseys in the warm-up, much like most of the other NHL teams have done. I think a few teams have opted not to do this, wokeism exercise. And then what I think is they reverse that to say that, no, in the warm-up, we're going to wear Pride T-shirts. But the thing is, Sheila, the T-shirts are under the equipment and the jersey. So nobody knows that the players are wearing Pride T-shirts. So in other words, MLSE is saying, yeah, we're all about Pride Night, but hey, Pride, stay in the closet. And I think the real reason that's driving this is their star goalie, Samsonov, is a Russian. And
he's Russian Orthodox.
Yes. And he said he's not doing this because it's illegal in Russia to promote LGBT
it's also against his religion. It's also against his religion, just like all the Mennonite players said, no, like, we don't care how you live your life, but just leave us alone.
Exactly. And what you had happen was this last minute reversal, because the last thing any sports team wants, Sheila, heading into the playoffs is what coaches call distractions. And if Samsonov comes out onto the ice without a Pride jersey on, every kooky left-wing sports writer in Toronto and abroad, and they're all left-wing, even on right-of-center newspapers, they're going to crucify this guy for not wearing those rainbow stripes. So that was the idea, to cover up the T-shirts, and I doubt he wore the T-shirt either, by the way. So, and to sort of make amends, they put a little Pride Toronto Maple Leafs logo on the helmet right under the TikTok logo, because, the Leafs love promoting Chinese-made spy tech. And they had a drag queen show. And again, hockey is supposed to be a family-friendly event. Would MLSE ever consider bringing female strippers into the arena and have them, shake their booties and other parts of their body? I don't think so. But again, if it's trans, it's good. If it's good, it's trans. That is the slogan that we are operating under. When I consider so many people in that movement, I'm sorry to say this, Sheila, they're mentally ill. They need help. And they're less than 1% of 1% of the population. And here we are in 2023. Oh boy, is that trans tail ever wagging the dog.
Well, and like, let's even just take the tangibles out of this. Like, let's take trans out of this, even though I'm not sure that you can. Let's just look at this as a political movement. Why should somebody have to put an NDP lawn sign on their body to play hockey? I've seen the argument that, this is a uniform, and if you have a job, you have to wear a uniform. Yes, that's true. But if I have a job at a bar and the bar requires me to wear a uniform, then one day the bar says to me, put on this Rachel Notley t-shirt as a term of your employment, that's a little bit different. But that's what they're doing to these hockey players. And whether or not they have to openly wear the Pride jersey, or if it's just a Pride base layer, if you are a person wherein wearing this violates their conscience, then I don't think it actually matters. Right? Like, it doesn't matter whether it's outward or inward. If you're doing something that requires me to violate my conscience, whether or not the world knows or I know it, between me and God, we both know. And you did that to me. So whether or not they switched it up to make it a less visible base layer, it really doesn't matter to the person they're doing it to. That's a clip from something we call Rebel News Daily. It's our daily live stream hosted by my friend David Menzies, but the show also includes a rotating cast of hosts and special guests, including me. It's a great way for us to talk about the news of the day as the news is happening in an unscripted fashion, and it's an awesome way for you to interact with us as well. We stream every weekday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Mountain, wherever you find Rebel News. See you there.